Hello everybody, Mobius1 here, bringing you another Star Wars Galaxies emulator video. This one is for the Jedi Village Phase 3 quest for Heightened Senses Luck. For this quest, you're going to need to find my good friend Eozlin? I think it's Eozlin. Over here on the western side of the village. He is an Ithorian who has a surveying quest for you to complete. Quick note, since you will be doing surveying to complete this quest, you do need to have the Novice Artisan skill box in order to even accept this quest. Now, the quest is completable with just Novice Artisan. However, if you're familiar with how surveying works in Artisan, the higher up the surveying branch you go, the wider radius around you you can see the concentration of resources. So while it's possible to complete it with Novice Artisan, it's highly recommended to have at least some skills in surveying, if not surveying 4 already. So we're going to talk to Eozlin, and he says, "Hello, good tidings and all that. There's some work I need done, and I need someone to do it. You look like the kind of person who could take on such a task. Could you? Would you? Are you interested in helping me, or helping with my work? What is it you want me to do?" "We need resources that will allow us to better the defenses of our village here. I don't need you to actually bring me the resources, I have a team for that. I just need you to find me the best places to set up our harvesting. I need your surveying skills and your ability to survive outside this village. It's dangerous out there, and some of the villagers just aren't up to it. The resources we need may not even be on Dathomir. They could be on any planet. Can you help us?" So you have, yeah, I know how to survey. Anything else I need to know? Or, sorry, I'm not interested, so we'll say yeah. "There's one more thing. If you're going to work for me, you're not going to be able to help any of the other villagers out while you do it. This is a commitment. I need someone focused on finding me the best places to harvest resources. I also need you to look for some special resources for me." Special resources? That's right. I'm modifying your survey tools so that when you find the spots with the resources I need, you'll also be able to detect and sample some special resources that we require. Ostrine, Endrine, Wind Crystals, Rudic, and Ardanium-2. There's specific metals and energy types that will aid us in creating our village defenses. You could bring them back to me, or if you have friends who are crafters, you let them use the resources to make better defenses for us. Now, this is actually kind of alluding to another Phase 3 quest for crafting experimentation, which I haven't done a video for yet. We'll get to that, but for that quest you need a whole bunch of these village-specific resources, so that's kind of why he's saying, hey, you might want to give them to somebody else. He goes on, "If you'll help us, I can show you how to use your force powers to make yourself more, well, I guess lucky would be the proper term. Can you help?" "I'll be happy to help. I need you to find an area where we can survey iron. It should have at least a 50% density. Once you get there, take a sample and try to find some special resources. When you've done that, check your journal. It should tell you what to look for next." Okay, so the cool thing about Eozlin's quest is, thank God, you don't need to return to him after each step. So let's take a look and see what the journal says. First, find shield generator resources. Help collect resources for the building of the village shields. You are required to find an area that contains a 50% density of iron. Now, as Eozlin said, the resources don't even need to be on Dathomir, so if you'd rather go back to like Tatooine or Naboo and do this quest, you have that option. Which is good, because finding a concentration of 50% of a specific resource type could be pretty difficult if you're limited to one planet. So in order to complete this quest, you're going to need a couple of things in addition to Novice Artisan. You're going to need a mineral survey device, a chemical survey device, a gas pocket survey device, and either an ambient solar energy surveying tool or a wind current surveying tool. Since the first one is iron, we're going to use the mineral tool first. We'll set the range to the highest maximum range that we can, use it again, and we need to find iron. It doesn't matter what kind of iron as long as it falls under the iron category. So let's see, any of this nearby? Well, that's pretty close, so let's go check that out. Oh no, don't tell me it's going to cap at 48%. 49%! Okay, we got 50%. Whew! That was close. Okay, so I think we sample on top of the 50%, or do we have to survey first? Oh no, that was it. So yeah, your quest journal has been updated. Okay, so not only do you get the iron, but you also get one of the village resources, in this case, Endrine ore, or Endrine ore. I don't know how you pronounce it. So now let's check the journal. It's updated 2, you are required to find an area that contains a 50% density of gas. So we'll whip out the gas survey device, set it to the maximum range, use it again, and any of these are gas. So let's see if we can get just as lucky. 27%, it's not bad. Oh my god, we're standing on an 80%. So let's sample that. Uh-oh, did that not work? Interesting. Let's see what happens if you go to the waypoint. Okay, now we're standing on the waypoint. Let's get the sample. Really? Alright, so let's try this. We've got a 50% exactly spot right here. I don't think this will work, but we'll try it anyway. No. So here's a 50% concentration of a different type of gas. That didn't do it either. So we're on Naboo. I found a different type of gas here, more than 50%. Let's see. Nope. Aha. So apparently, and again, I have to thank Forelli for pointing this out, and those of you that probably knew this already are probably screaming at me from behind your monitors. You're not guaranteed to update the quest journal on the first sample. We just got really freaking lucky with that iron, apparently. So when you find the concentration, you just sample over and over as long as you're above 50% until the journal updates, and then you can move on. Alright, so let's check the journal to see what's next. We have 50% density of energy, and this is where the solar or wind tools come into play because it doesn't specify what type of energy you need. It could be either. So let's see if we can find... This actually might be pretty easy. Solar energy right over here, 41% already. Let's try wind just to see. Alright, no, so there's no wind nearby, but let's go back to solar. There we go. We're over 50% right here. Oops, we need that. Alright, let's see how long this takes. Alright, so it just updated. It only took about 5 minutes, and now we have to find the 50% density of aluminum. This is ridiculously easy. Like, I don't have to drive more than a couple hundred meters to find a 50% concentration. I understand I'm getting extremely lucky because these resource spawns are all completely random, but I mean, if you guys have the same sort of luck that I have with this quest should be over in a couple minutes. Alright, so what's next? 50% density of ore. Alright, well, that's also a mineral. Let's see. Oh, check it out, 44%. Think we can get an extra 6% out of that? 46. Here we go, 51. Too easy. Alright, that one's done. Off to find gemstone. This one I found super quick and once again got it on the first try. So now we're on steel. I mean, this steel is basically right on top of where the gemstone was. There we go. Took about a minute. Now we have to do copper. I'm not even going to move. Let's see. No, alright. So we got to actually search for this one. Alright, we found some copper here. And that was it. You're done. You unlock the Heightened Senses Luck branch. We don't even have to return to the village. Let's see. Yep. So we got all the resources that we surveyed along with the village resources that we surveyed at the same time. And here we have the reward for this quest, which is an inorganic survey device. So this baby can actually, let's see, let's set the range. You can get every single type of inorganic resource all in one. So this includes mineral, let's see, chemical, gas, and water. So with this, you can ditch your water survey devices, your gas survey devices, your chemical and your mineral survey devices all in one with this one tool. So I guess the only ones that it doesn't do are the wind energy, the solar energy, floral, and is that it? What else is there? Yeah, that's it. Because it's chemical, gas, water, and minerals. So wind, solar, and flora. So the two wind and solar energies and the flora surveying tool are the only ones that you'll need after you get the oh my god, I can't talk today. But that's it for this quest. This was Phase 3, Heightened Senses Luck. Another super easy one, but depending on how lucky or unlucky you are, I guess that's why it was the luck quest. It could take you a lot longer. Hopefully this video helped you out, or at least give you an idea of what to expect if this is one of the branches you plan on unlocking when you grind your Force-sensitive character. So thank you guys for watching. Mobius1 here, and I'll see you in the next one.